What's in a McDonald's Big Mac? I'm actually going to show you what's in a Big Mac, what's in their French fries, what's in the chicken nuggets, what's in a McRib, which is now back, and the secret ingredient in their salt. You guys aren't going to believe this. Come on. How's it going?
It's going good. How about you?
Can I get a Big Mac, 6-piece chicken nuggets, small? Yeah, the ranch and the sweet and sour, a McRib, and a small fries.
Do you like any ketchup on the side with that?
Yeah. You guys make the burgers. Do you cook the burgers in any oil, or is it just straight on the grill?
I'm not really sure because I don't really cook at all.
Can we ask him?
No oil.
Just the patties go straight on the
Yeah,
grill.
we just put the patty straight on the grill and then it cooks like that.
Okay.
But there's obviously oil accumulated just from the meat.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Yep.
There you go. That's a little tidbit for you guys. If you're in a pinch, the quarter-pound beef patties at McDonald's are 100% beef. Maybe not the best beef in the world, but they don't use seed oils on the grill here. Let's go sit down and we'll see what comes out with the rest of this food. This is quite a spread of diabetes, obesity, chronic disease, and unhappiness, but I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to start with the chicken nuggets here. Trust me, I get it. I used to eat chicken nuggets as a kid. So these are chicken meat with bleached wheat flour added. The problem with bleached wheat flour is some of the chemicals they use to bleach the wheat flour can be harmful for humans, like chlorine dioxide. There's obviously a breading, which is a wheat-based breading, and that is cooked in 4 different types of seed oils: corn, canola, soybean, and hydrogenated soybean oil to make these chicken nuggets. Hydrogenated soybean oil, that's like a trans fat. You know that's going to be a problematic thing because of how it's processed, extra heated. But the fact that there are 4 seed oils in chicken nuggets means that you're going to be getting tons of this fat, linoleic acid, which I'm not a fan of. Why do I not like linoleic acid? High level, not to get too technical, linoleic acid accumulates in your body. It accumulates in all the cell membranes, your mitochondrial membranes. It messes up the way you make energy in your mitochondria by causing proton leak across the inner mitochondrial membrane. The seed oils also can break down into harmful compounds called the HODs and the heats. These are called oxalams or oxylipins, etc. All right, I got a little technical. That was maybe a little more technical than high level. Basically, seed oils are something that humans never would have been exposed to before 100 years ago. They were used as machine lubricants, and now they're a huge part of our food supply. They're in basically everything on this table. And in contrast, animal fats like tallow and butter were all we ate for thousands and thousands of years of humans. Is it any wonder that before the early 1900s, things like cancer and autoimmune disease were much more rare? Cardiovascular disease, heart attacks were almost unheard of. And since then, these have increased massively. Obviously, there are many things that have caused these health conditions to skyrocket in the last 100 to 115 years, but I think seed oils are a major contributor to this. Not a huge fan of chicken nuggets, but I think that a lot of kids out there have eaten a lot of these oils, and that is contributing to childhood obesity, childhood diabetes, behavioral problems. There's nothing good about chicken nuggets at McDonald's. We've also got the dipping sauces for the chicken nuggets. You've got the sweet and sour sauce, first ingredient, high fructose corn syrup, ranch dressing. First ingredient is not any sort of dairy. It's, say it with me, soybean oil. So problematic seed oils and high fructose corn syrup, the highly processed, essentially weaponized form of sugar in sweet and sour sauce with your chicken McNugget dipping sauces. Major problems. Next up, McDonald's French fries. Guess how many ingredients are in McDonald's French fries? They should be potatoes, tallow, and salt. McDonald's used to cook in tallow, but then an eccentric millionaire in the 1990s convinced them that tallow was somehow contributing to heart disease.
Sokolov shouts, "That's not true. Your fries are cooked in animal fat." The McDonald's guy gets flustered, tries to say something. Sokoloff doesn't let him finish.
In beef
It's
tallow,
vegetable and
they
beef
are
shortening.
90 to 95% beef tallow.
It's vegetable and
that
beef
comes from
shortening.
your company.
When in fact, the seed oils that they replace the tallow with are the actual contributors to heart disease. Regardless, it is a tragedy that McDonald's no longer cooks their fries in tallow. These fries have 19 ingredients. 19 ingredients in these fries. They are cooked in 4 different types of seed oils: corn, soybean, partially hydrogenated soybean oil, which is going to have a lot of trans fats, and canola oil. What else is in here? Dimethyl polysiloxane. It's a huge word. It's an anti-foaming agent used in the oils and the fryers. It's a silicone derivative that is also found in silly putty. So there are silly putty ingredients in your French fries, but we're not done yet. They also contain THBQ, a chemical preservative, which is associated with cancers in lab animals and is a reason that many foods cannot be sold at healthy grocery stores like Whole Foods. In fact, Whole Foods will not sell Reese's peanut butter cups or Reese's Pieces because they contain THBQ. But they're fine in the McDonald's French fries. And the salt at McDonald's, well, I'm going to tell you the secret ingredient in the salt at McDonald's at the end, guys, but you won't believe it. The salt at McDonald's actually has 3 ingredients. Stay tuned. The French fries at McDonald's are their biggest seller year over year. These are almost certainly the worst thing you could possibly get here, causing you to be more hungry, filling you with seed oils, filling you with preservatives, filling you with silly putty ingredients. The French fries at McDonald's are an absolute nightmare for your metabolism, but they're the most popular thing here. 19 ingredients in French fries. Crazy. As a plug, McDonald's, please start cooking your French fries in tallow. I will do a video about that if you just have one store anywhere in the United States that cooks your French fries in tallow. I will fly there and do a video about it, McDonald's. Heads up to you. What's next? Ketchup. You're going to put ketchup on your fries, right? Well, what do you think is in ketchup? It should just be tomatoes and salt. But the ketchup at McDonald's contains high fructose corn syrup, and natural flavors, along with tomatoes, salt, and distilled vinegar. So basically at McDonald's, so far, you've got seed oils and high fructose corn syrup every which way you turn. Is it any wonder that eating here will cause you to become supersized also? No. I hope you guys are enjoying this video. I've got a deal for you. If you hit that like and subscribe button right now, it helps me make these videos. I want to keep making these videos with free information that you can share with your friends and your back to the video. All right, guys, next up, the Big Mac. This is really the thing that made McDonald's famous as far as I can tell. And I've seen experiments where people have Big Macs and they put them on their shelves for 5 or 6 years and they look essentially exactly the same. That's pretty freaking scary, because if I take a burger patty that I make at home and I cook it, in 5 or 6 days, that thing is going to be moldy or have actual real decay because it's real food. You know that when something lasts for 5 or 6 years, there's a problem. So the bun, it's just bread, right? Nope. In the bun, there are 2 different seed oils, canola and soybean oil, and sugar. And that's just in the bun. You have a beef patty, which is probably the best part of your McDonald's Big Mac. This is 100% beef. That's great. The only part of this burger that has any redeeming value is the fact this is 100% beef. Obviously, it's not the best beef on the planet. It's not cooked in seed oils, so that's okay. Not great. If you're in a pinch, get a bunch of these, you'll be fine. You ever see how thin these are? It's like so thin. Next, you got some pickles. Pickles are just pickles, right? Nope. Pickles at McDonald's have 10 ingredients. 10 ingredients in pickles. Some of the ingredients are aluminum salts, polysorbate 80, and potassium sorbate. None of those are good for humans. And excess amounts of aluminum in our diets have been associated with increased rates of dementia like Alzheimer's. It's horrible. And these pickles are in a mix of some kind of secret sauce. Secret sauce is full of all the bad things. It's like the worst things in the McDonald's universe combined. You got high fructose corn syrup, you got soybean oil, which is a seed oil, you've got caramel color, and you've got propylene glycol. Like I said, The secret sauce is like the horrible love child of all the other bad things at McDonald's. Now, we're gonna go through this bun right here. You've got another beef patty, and stuck to that beef patty, you've got a piece of American, quote, cheese. So, American cheese is pretty crazy, guys. Not even real cheese, cannot even be called real cheese. It's a cheese product. And if you've seen my other videos, you know that American cheese is full of microplastics. You can look at that American cheese under a microscope, and there are tons of little microplastics in that American cheese. It's a cheese product. So you've got buns that are full of seed oils and sugar. You've got pickles with 10 ingredients. You've got seed oil, high fructose corn syrup, caramel color, polysorbate 80 lined secret sauce. I mean, you've got a Big Mac that'll stay on the shelf of your house as a museum piece for the next 6 years, but